Hi, this is Gary Oldham with Accelerant 4. I'm in San Francisco this week for Red Sky Summit and Red Sky Week. Red Sky brings together a diverse group of thought leaders from all over the country who share a common interest in the ever-growing and costly problem of wildfires. Attendees come from the fire service, the insurance industry, electric utilities, academia, philanthropic organizations, fire tech startups, and fire tech investors. We're here to share challenges, explore potential solutions, learn about emerging technology, and see some promising new products. Everyone involved in wildfire understands that the key to keeping a new wildfire small is to hit it fast and hit it hard. The goal really is to control the fire with initial attack resources. My friend Dan Muncie, the fire chief for the San Bernardino County Fire Protection District, has a goal of keeping wildfires to 100 square feet or less. There's a lot of technology being developed today around the broad concept of early detection with the goal of attacking wildfires more quickly. Early detection can be achieved through camera networks like Alert California, satellite-based detection, and more. But once you learn of a new fire, whether it's detected from space or a good old-fashioned 911 call, we still need new strategies that enable a really rapid initial attack. Today, on the first day of Red Sky, I was among a small group of fire professionals fortunate to witness one of the first public demonstrations of Seneca's highly anticipated autonomous drone platform at their testing grounds near Petaluma, California. Seneca says their drones can be dispatched to a location via a set of coordinates. Then the drones use onboard sensors like infrared cameras, thermal imaging, and traditional optical cameras to accurately target a fire. According to Seneca, AI directs the drone's payload of 12 to 14 gallons of water and Class A foam at 100 psi to put water directly on the fire. Seneca envisions their drones operating in groups of 5. Let's take a quick look at some of the highlights I recorded of that demonstration today, and after that I'll be back with some thoughts.
Third piece is getting into like how do you do technology-based deconfliction, right? So ADSB, obstacle avoidance. Fly there, think about the direction of the wind, orient itself relative to the direction of the wind, and then once it's happy, it'll start spraying. So I suppose the wind is blowing this way, so Argo got happy over there, hopefully. And once it's settled, it'll take a good shot. So the question was about wind restriction. Sorry, it takes a second because I suppose the wind is changing the time bit around it. But, you know, it's all the computer, so you can't control it. There you go. All right, good shot. So it can fly. We've flown it here. It gets up just like 30 plus miles an hour. So we fly it here all the time in 30 plus. I shouldn't say all the time. We fly it carefully in 30 plus. I expect that 30 will probably be where we say that it should go. But one of the most important pieces of this is that we can use it when it's too dangerous to put a helicopter that costs tens of millions of dollars, and more importantly with human life inside up in the air, right? So we're not going to tell you when is the appropriate time to fly it from a risk perspective. We defer to the fire agencies on that, but it flies pretty well even in pretty good winds. All right, so now it's done. It'll know that it's like tank is empty. It'll tell itself, okay, I'm happy, and hopefully return home to normal. So it's going back to the same above ground level elevation that it flew out, right? And so the pilot or mission planner before going out can set the elevation so that you know your area. Oh. And so the second one knows that the first one is coming back, and as a result, that one will take off. You could easily imagine if you were putting out a fire that was a mile away, you would have multiple in the air at the same time, right? You could have one going to the fire, one at the fire, right? And once this guy lands, you'll see just how easy it is to refill. The red light will turn green, and that's our signal, right? When it turns green, probably intuitively, that means it's close to a pitch. So, yeah, you can refill it from a charged hose. You can refill it from tender. You can refill it from just about anything. So today we're going to refill it from a water tank. And Tom, where are you?
Well, I have to say that was pretty cool. Here are my initial takeaways. Seneca's drones don't replace conventional firefighting aircraft or boots on the ground, but they have the potential to take active fire suppression action on an incipient wildfire before other assets arrive and can be a force multiplier for traditional resources. These autonomous drones have the potential to contain an early stage wildfire or at the very least impede an incipient wildfire's progress until conventional resources arrive. And that's really a big deal. If we can keep that incipient wildfire small, arriving traditional resources can concentrate on controlling the fire near its point of origin instead of having to disperse around the fire's growing perimeter to address structure protection or attacking the fire's expanding flanks. And Seneca's approach is pretty cool. I've seen other drone-based suppression solutions in the past, but I'm intrigued by what I saw today because according to Seneca, their platform is delivering a significant amount of water and foam very quickly. With their model of a 5-drone swarm, Seneca can put some 500 gallons of water and Class A foam on a fire with a lot of precision. So in addition to others in this space, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on Seneca's progress. This is a really intriguing approach to the wildfire problem. It's important to remember that wildfires present a multi-dimensional problem, and we need multimodal solutions to address it. Technology won't solve it alone. Conventional firefighting resources won't solve it alone. Building codes, community risk reduction efforts, homeowner engagement, none of those are going to solve it alone. We need all those things and more to come together to really make a dent in the impact of wildfire. I applaud all the technology innovators gathered at Red Sky this week, and I'm proud to be a part of this community. Every new development, every new innovation in fire technology helps move the needle forward toward the ultimate goal of greatly reducing and mitigating the impact of wildfire on life, on property, and on our planet. I applaud and admire anyone trying to make an impact on the growing problem of wildfire that in one way or another is impacting all of us, no matter where we live. Kudos to you all.